this artifact, I will announce, is an Ife bronze sculpture that was intercepted by the Mexican authorities in 2016 at the Benito Juarez International Airport in Mexico City. And then the former ambassador, His Excellency Aminu Yawa, whose credit should go, he should take the credit for this recovery of this item. When he assumed duty in Mexico in 2017, he sighted it at the airport on arrival. And immediately after that, after settling down, he was pursuing it with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Mexico was also pursuing with their customs and the equivalent of monuments and museums. So he kept following up until February 2020, when the Foreign Ministry invited us to their office in the presence of the custom officials and the museums and monuments of Mexico, and officially, in a very grand ceremony, handed over this item to us. And the Honorable Minister had granted him approval to come to Nigeria to deliver it last year, but unfortunately the lockdown that was occasioned by the global pandemic due to COVID-19 stopped him. And he had to come back to Nigeria after successfully completing his tour in October last year. And so the item was still lying down when the Honorable Minister granted approval for him to come down to present it. So, Your Excellency, I have the honor of presenting the Ife bronze sculpture. Yes. Yes, sir. Thank you. Okay. Gloves? Okay.
It's okay, I'll just hold it again. Okay. Okay, no problem.
Okay, sir.
Put it down there
Yeah.
for everybody to see. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Okay. Okay, sir. So. Thank you, sir.
As you have just heard, this bronze, Ife bronze, was stolen from Nigeria, and it was intercepted in Mexico. And our ambassador at the time, Ambassador Aminu Iwaya, was very, very dynamic. First of all, he noticed or recognized it and was a bit suspicious when he saw it displayed at the airport in Mexico. And due to his enterprise, and I would say also almost detective work, after a couple of years, and also his diplomatic skills, he was able to find out the origin of the work and the fact that it was stolen. And he engaged with Mexican authorities and was able to get the Mexican authorities, after proving that it was of Nigerian origin, to hand it over to the Nigerian people, really. And as the chargé d'affaires, who is here, has said, he was initially supposed to deliver it bring it home last year, but because of the COVID lockdown, he was not able to do so. So really, we as a nation are extremely grateful to our mission, our embassy in Mexico, for being able to deliver this part of our cultural heritage back to our country. We cannot thank them enough, and under the leadership of Ambassador Aminu Iwaya. So what we hope to do is we will arrange for a formal presentation of this in the presence of the Mexican ambassador to Nigeria, to also thank through him the government of Mexico, to the Minister of Information and Culture, who will then of course present it to the Nigerian Museum and Artifacts Agency, Monument Agency, to put it, take it into their custody, and have it, available, I suppose, for display for Nigerians. So I think this is a very, very good day for our country. This, of course, follows in the footsteps of another such restitution, as it were. On that occasion, last year, it was the government of the Netherlands, and again through the very dynamic engagement of our embassies in the Netherlands, and then also I think with Belgium, Netherlands, and the UK, teaming together to again intercept stolen terracotta. In that case, it was Ife terracotta that dated, hundreds and hundreds of years back. So very, very valuable parts of our cultural heritage. And on that occasion also, it was restituted and brought back to Nigeria. And again, it was presented to the Museum and Monuments Agency. So this is all part of the excellent work that our diplomatic missions abroad are performing. Sometimes in social media, we have negative narratives about one thing or the other, sometimes about our diplomatic mission. But I think it's also important to also recognize the excellent work they are doing as envoys of Mr. President in delivering such things back to the country. It requires a lot of negotiation, a lot of time, to achieve this kind of results. So once again, CDA, Chargé d'Affaires, thank you very much indeed for bringing it all the way back home from Mexico, and warm congratulations on the work that your embassy undertook to make this a reality. So thank you very, very much indeed.